Hi and hello. You are now watching the Mady Mosaic Show. I'm your host, Mady Mosaic. I am beyond grateful to have the privilege of creating my own broadcasting program with the National Broadcasting Society of Western Carolina University. Students are given the opportunity to practice and demonstrate their passions within media and communication studies. I pay a lot of money to be here, so it would be very ignorant of me to not take advantage of these opportunities. As I produce this show, I hope to encourage and inspire others to do the same, to step out of their comfort zone. While in college, I realized I am not supposed to be perfect. College is the #1 place to fail. Failure in college brings great success because it teaches you the do's and do nots. Speaking of do nots, I have one in mind. Do not lose your focus. Do not lose your why, because it can get really messy really quickly. Why are you here? Why are you in higher education? Why are you out partying and not studying? Why are you wasting your time on relationships that don't serve you? Whether we are aware of it or not, we set ourselves up for heartbreak almost every day. But this is not something to be scared or intimidated by. It's simply something we need to become aware of. We need to crush this old way of thinking, this ideology of love that hurts us more than serves us, this belief that someone out there will make me complete. What does this little tiny idea do to us? The thought that I won't be complete until I find the one? It starts to sound a little silly as you grow up, even belittling, to me at least, because I am fine the way I am. Personally, I have had some heavy heartbreaks, and it is tough to build yourself back up from such a hard hit. Heartbreak can be unexpected and sneak up on us. It's not just romantic relationships where we find this. Breaking of the heart can happen in many places. At work, at school, within our relationships with family and friends. The list goes on. Heartbreak manifests as we create expectations we made up in our own head. I am not here so you can blame yourself. I'm here to help you see the light in the dark. The first thing I want to focus on is the power of the mind. Let's think about this. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone and you were completely convinced that this person was perfect, that there was not a single flaw you could find within this person? They were your everything. And then you break up. You realize, maybe I was wrong. But you spent so much time believing and convincing yourself that this person was the one. If I still have your attention, I apologize if I just triggered you, but I want to show you something. If you can think that deeply about someone else, why can't you think that way about yourself? After a few heartbreaks and let down expectations, you slowly realize no one is perfect. No one is meant for you, but you. Our minds are so powerful that we can produce an image of a person, and that idea or belief can have so much control over us. But what if we were to let go of this toxic idea of love and start loving our own self instead? Here's another thing. These ideas of love have been programmed into our heads since we were children. Even our parents are impacted by it, and their parents too. You know, those Disney damsel in distress movies or the lovey-dovey Hallmark movies? Well, being in communications, these studies have helped me realize the #1 storyteller is the media. The media shapes our culture, idea, beliefs, and the more we feed off of it, the more it becomes our reality. It shapes us. What damaging beliefs and expectations does the media give us? For me, it was thinking someone perfect was going to be the one to save me or make me whole. But that's the whole thing. The whole idea of soulmates and having a significant other comes from religion and Western ideologies. I am thoroughly convinced now that I am giving away my power when I put someone on a pedestal. Why not change the narrative? Stop looking for love and validation outside of yourself and go within. I promise you, No one can love you the way that you love you. No one can take that love away from you. When you properly love yourself, the love you were looking for was there all along. Speaking of heartbreaks, last week I had the privilege to interview Savannah Page, one of the musicians performing at Heartbreak O'Malley's this Sunday. Here's a quick look at that interview. We have a special guest on our show today. Her name is Savannah Page. She is one of the student artists that will be featured at Heartbreak O'Malley's, the show presented by the Music Circuit. It's February 13th at 7:30 p.m. It's a free event, so come out and support your local artist. Savannah Page, so
Hi.
I got some questions for you today.
Yeah, of course.
The number one is, how did you start getting into music? What was your inspiration with that?
Well, when I was about 5 years old, I got my first guitar, and I let it sit in the corner of my house and get dusty until I was about 12 years old. Then I started picking it back up again, and just taught myself things from there. Played a few shows locally around Greenville, South Carolina, because that's where I'm from.
So this isn't your first rodeo?
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
yeah.
So what is your specialty when it comes to music?
I sing and play guitar, obviously, but I do a lot of Fleetwood Mac stuff. I can sing Pink Floyd, Leonard Skinner, but I can also go to Adele or Shawn Mendes, Billie Eilish.
Multi-talented. Okay.
So
I'm excited. Do you have any music coming out? Anything like that?
I'll be playing a few originals at the O'Malley show on
Okay.
February 13th. You guys can see some of that.
So you do originals and you do some covers too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I hope to have an EP album out before.
Okay. That's what I
So,
was looking for.
yeah.
EP. We need some Savannah Page music.
Yeah, of course. I hope to have that out within the next year or so. So,
Artist and student.
yes.
That's awesome, Savannah.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to see you play.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm very excited.
Wow. Do you have anything you might want to show us? Anything you want to show our audience members that they might miss out if they don't come to the show?
Yeah, I might have a little something
Yeah?
for you guys.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay. Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like the heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining, and players only love you when they're playing. Whoa. You say women, and they will come and they will go. But when the rain washes you clean, you'll know.
Yes. Thank you, Savannah.
Yeah, thank you
That
so
was
much.
amazing. You are so talented.
Thank you
So
for
we're going to be
having me.
seeing some of that at the show.
Yes,
Huh?
of course. Of course.
I'm excited. Well, you heard it here. Thank you so much, Savannah Page, for being on the
Yeah,
show.
thank you for having me.
Come see us at O'Malley's, Heartbreak O'Malley's, February 13th, 7:30 p.m. It's a free show. Come and see us.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. That's all we have for today's show. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Matt, Connor, Elijah, and Tyra for their help with producing this show. I couldn't do it without them. Thank you for watching the Mady Mosaic Show, and we'll see you soon.